So today we're finally getting the word from Michael Condrey. And yes, he put in his own words exactly as what Drifter said, tweeted back at him. And this goes for anyone that, did something in Advanced Warfare. But anyway, what's up everyone? My name is Trey Overlord, or Shay by the way. And I'm here today on Advanced Warfare. I'll give you some sort of gameplay I had up. I don't know where I had it, but it's been since Saturday. And yes, I have not played Advanced Warfare, and I was on like for 1 week, I guess 1 week last week, if I'm right. That was like during around New Year's time or Christmas time exactly. And obviously this is where I'm getting at from. Here's the thing: tweets from Drifter goes to Michael Condrey. Michael Condrey, well, Drifter was talking about reverse boosting. Are people gonna get banned for reverse boosting? And the answer from Michael Condrey is yes. Watch out, people. Ban Sledgehammer is coming. In other words, we're gonna get banned for reverse boosting. Now, what the heck is reverse boosting anyway? Since we all have skill-based matchmaking, we have to deal with facing tryhards all the time. But reverse boosting is when you have to kill yourself a lot of times to get a low KD ratio, or some sort of low KD ratio, low score per minute, or low win, or also low win or loss death ratio to find and own some noobs. Because if you're not good at the game, then of course you have to kill yourself a lot of times to find noobs all the time. Now I know not that many people, well actually it's becoming like a problem now. First it became a little bit small in times like that. Now it just keep on growing. And next thing you know, somebody had to tweet this out, because yes, it's annoying. For example, if you had to deal with 3 people on your team trying to kill themselves to get their KD lower to find noobs, and the other 3 on the team has to face the rest of the enemy team, which is 6 people, don't you think that's gonna be annoying? That's bad, because yeah, it does seem that way. It does look like that. And just to have you notice, my voice did crack at that point 3 or 5 seconds ago. That was really embarrassing. But yes, the problem with reverse boosting is when people are trying to, compete, win a match. Here's the thing: I know it doesn't seem to be a problem in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but the main problem is skill-based matchmaking. Why? Because we were waiting to have dedicated servers. Of course, we had previous Call of Duties where the servers were, crapped up, messed up. You had different hosting, you had different ping, different connection, the lag, not the best, not the good quality. It was on good, low, or best quality of connection, and somehow it changes up. So Black Ops 2 has skill-based matchmaking, obviously. This one on Advanced Warfare is very worse, because it's very different. We were promised to have dedicated servers, but it was replaced somehow. I don't know if we do have dedicated servers right now, because we only see skill-based matchmaking. But in Black Ops 2, it wasn't in there exactly, because it was only skill-based matchmaking. It was said it out loud from Day of Kandahar before the game came out. That means that it was kind of fun, but it was something we wanted to pub stomp, own noobs, or own anyone at all. That means pro players or tryhards. Yes, pro players is competitive players, or in this slang term, tryhards. That means like we have to deal with a lot of things that go in hand. Now here's another thing. Yes, another thing as well too is, are we gonna get banned for reverse boosting? Yes. Why? Because yes, it is annoying. It is annoying. The only thing that they have to take out is skill-based matchmaking. Why? Well, in some people it doesn't affect them completely, but for pub stompers, they can still own. I can tell you that. But the main reason is because, well, if we took out skill-based matchmaking, then there wouldn't be that many people reverse boosting. Matter of fact, if skill-based matchmaking was off, then there would not be such thing as reverse boosting. Why? Because, well, if you're trying to find noobs, then you have to pick randomly at Call of Duty. You have to go in a match randomly to find either noob or tryhard. We had it good back then, but now it's just, back in Ghost, we had a random generator. And I don't know if that was dedicated servers, because it, like, I can't even explain to you exactly how messed up Ghost was, even of course the big maps and stuff. Advanced Warfare, it tended to be a good game, but now sooner or later you have the banning process going into play, and not that many people are going to have fun on Advanced Warfare. Why? Because, I mean, obviously I'm saying it over and over again, but you know the reason. But the main, like I said, if you had to go to Michael Condrey and tell him exactly on Twitter, why should we take off skill-based matchmaking? Why is it not that fun? It is because I mean, as a person, I mean, you should put dedicated servers in there, but let me put it in my own words, quote unquote. Okay, take off skill-based matchmaking because we rather have a random generator to face either a suckish or a random player that doesn't know how to play, or a person that knows how to play but that's very good at it, as in the pro player. So that way we have like an equal system going on here. In other words to what I just said, I meant to say we rather have a random generator where we can either face a random noob or a random tryhard. In other words, a random non-experienced player to an experienced player. That way we would not have to deal with over and over again competitiveness of tryhards, or over and over again of tryhards or pro players. But this is why we have the ranked playlists. I mean, we don't need the skill-based matchmaking unless Michael Condrey has something in his head to say, if you guys want, you can practice being competitive in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That's in before you even hit ranked play. You can go ahead and play like the normal modes, as in domination, kill confirm, or competitive as in capture a flag, momentum, uplink, search and destroy, hardpoint. Guys, I mean, this is where I say to me exactly, why do we even buy this game? I mean, I will play this game until zombies come out, exactly. One thing. And another thing, even though the Exo Survival sucks, I would rather just play that instead. Or better yet, play zombies on Black Ops 2. Because even though I'm a zombies fan most of the time, I know this game is going to die out sooner or later. I know we have seen people reverse boosting, but it isn't fun. It isn't fun for me neither. But we know how a little bit fun it is to play with other people that are matched to your skill in Advanced Warfare. Now, we already had passed the Christmas and noobs and other noobs as well too, but now Michael Condrey has taken a step up, and they're gonna start banning people who are reverse boosting. So for you guys that just knew this now, be prepared, because you have to stop immediately. I don't think it's the right time to reverse boost right now, because if you get caught, you're gonna get banned somehow. Now, I don't know how the banning process is gonna work, but it's possibly gonna be like how they did in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. In other words, where you probably will have the option to ban someone, or you would get banned from Xbox Live or PS or PlayStation Network. I have no idea how the ban will work. This will be something that we have to see and find out, because even though it is scary, this should have been something that they should have taken care of. I mean, either reverse boosting, but most people are really focused on the skill-based matchmaking. To take that out, put in a random generator, or better yet, put in dedicated servers. But I hope the next Call of Duty game doesn't end up like this one, because this is really going to get too serious. But guys, what is the main issue of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare so far? Is it because we don't have dedicated servers? Is it because we don't have a good game? Is it because of skill-based matchmaking? We're matched up against pro players, competitive players, tryhards? Or is it because that we are reverse boosting? Which is it? Because to me, it's both. If reverse boosting wasn't invented, then skill-based matchmaking would be a problem. However, if skill-based matchmaking wasn't invented, then reverse boosting wouldn't be a problem. If you do not know what I said exactly, then this is where you have to listen carefully. But anyway, guys, my name is Trey Overlord, or Trey by the way. I am about to be out. I'll see all you guys later. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter on the conversation with that. And You can also leave in the comments below about what you think about it as well. But if you did enjoy the video, then go ahead and press the like button and subscribe if you're new to my channel, because I am going to be posting more videos up on my channel. That includes Advanced Warfare and any other game that I can think of. But I'll see all you guys later.